Hey everybody, what's up? It's your girl Bondy Blue and I am back for another marriage bootcamp hip hop edition. Yes. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into it. The episode was entertaining to say the least. I mean, Jocelyn trying to judge Bianca is just the most ridiculous, hypocritical foolishness that I think I might have ever seen on this specific show. I just don't understand. Like, sis, are you really acting as if you're not just as, I don't know, immature, crazy, out of pocket as Bianca is, sis? Child, let's go ahead and get into it. I'm just saying I had to express that just off rip because I felt like Jocelyn was on this show trying to act as if she was mature. A mature woman, okay? A mature Puerto Rican princess, okay? Trying to be a queen out here. But ultimately, she showcased the same old immature hood bitch antics that she usually does. So the episode starts off where the last one left off. Okay, y'all know michel'le had completely embarrassed herself by saying that Stu moved away from her because they brought up Jocelyn's name. So he moved away from her. Everybody said that she was really losing her mind at this point. Like, please stop, michel'le. It's ridiculous. Like, stop it. You know, that's where we were with it. And so Stu went and had a conversation with Rob to make sure that they were clear. All right. And so the next morning, michel'le apologizes to Rob herself while she's working out. And he just thinks michel'le is tripping. That's really all he thinks. He doesn't really go too much further into it. He's not really upset about it. I mean, he has to be used to people looking at Jocelyn, finding Jocelyn attractive. I mean, her ass is always out. I mean, people are always gonna look. I mean, her body's fantastic and she shows it off. So people are going to look. So that can't really be that much of an issue for him. Then she goes upstairs and apologizes to Stu. And I'm glad she apologized, but it's like one of those apologies where you're just trying to get the person to stop being mad at you, because that doesn't mean she's gonna stop doing it. Like, she's gonna keep pawning him off on other women. That's all she does, is pawn Stu off on everybody, even when people don't know what the hell is going on. Okay, I don't know what's happening up here. I just don't. I just think that michel'le is beautiful and super cute. And we see that she works out, you know, does her little yoga and her push-ups in the morning to make sure everything stays together. We appreciate you for that. And I just want you to have so much more self-esteem, michel'le. Oh my God, let's move on. Bianca is woken up that morning by Chosen's phone, okay? Chosen has 2 phones, okay? Shout out to Kevin Gates. And one of those phones is with him downstairs while he's working out. And the other is upstairs in the bed with Bianca. And that one is the one that's being blown up by some female who is a heart emoji in his phone. I said, oh, how cute. Oh, how cute. Okay, so Bianca gets up, looks at the phone, takes the phone downstairs, throws it at him. Bow! But then she just walks away. Okay, because she's tired and she's upset and she really doesn't want to get into it. But she has an attitude out of this world at this point. She's been woken up by foolishness and now she's upset. And Jocelyn is like waking up gracefully, walking through the kitchen, you know. Hey, how you doing, baby? You okay? Good morning. You had a good night? You know, like just being herself. And she speaks to Bianca and Bianca doesn't speak back to her. She just smiles and keeps going. I'm like, well, at least she smiled. Like, she was smiling because she was not in the mood to say anything to you, but she at least wanted you to know she was acknowledging that you spoke to her. You're a nut, Jocelyn. Just like Rob said, you're a nut. Okay, like, I don't know what's wrong with you. Why did it have to like escalate beyond this point? She took such offense to the fact that the girl didn't speak to her. And I was just like, at least she like looked at you. She acknowledged you. You acting like she just totally ignored you. Jocelyn says, you better speak to a dime when you see a dime bitch, okay? Because I'll break you. I said, break her? Break her? Like, is it that deep, Joss? Like, I just feel like it's an overreaction if I've ever seen one. They start going back and forth, okay? I think it was Styles or somebody else in the kitchen tells Jocelyn, oh, Chose and Bianca are fighting. She was like, again? Like, yes, girl, again. Okay, they are fighting again. Dr. Ish comes out and asks to speak to Bianca privately, and she's like, oh my God, like, you know, just so aggravated and annoyed as if she's being called to the principal's office. Girl, you are not in trouble. This is therapy. When they see something going on, these people have to talk to you and see where you are. I understand that you don't want to talk about your feelings, but that is what you are here for. So let's just go with the flow and stop being so negative whenever Dr. Ish wants to talk to her. Like, she's always acting like a child who's about to get in trouble. She explains to Dr. Ish that Chose starts fights so that they can break up, so that he can run off and be with the white girls. Okay, that's how she feels about it. She thinks that he's in love with someone else. She doesn't even really know if he loves her at all. And she says this in the confessional with him, and he rolls his eyes. I said, Bianca, I'm so upset at you. I'm so upset with you. Like, I'm so upset with you. You now have to deal with this man for the rest of your life and continue to be disappointed by him instead of just walking away and finding somebody else to be with. Like, you are young and beautiful, but you're too damn old to be that codependent on somebody that is not giving you anything that you need out of the relationship. What do you love about this nigga again? Something, tell me. Y'all have fun and party together. You can do that with anybody. Okay, like, I'm just saying, like, y'all want to bump, you know, with girls together, you could do that with somebody else, okay? But I just personally feel like, why would you link yourself to somebody that shows this amount of disdain for you? Like, that's just, oh my God, I'm so upset with her. Like, oh my God, okay. Chose tells the group that he feels great, okay? He's not letting her negative energy affect him. And Jocelyn, I felt like, was just going way too hard. She's in there saying that, you know, she's really gonna be cancerous for the group, okay? Because she's just so negative. And it's like, I can't believe if this ain't the pot calling the kettle black. Like, are you serious, Jocelyn? Oh my God. Meanwhile, Bianca is further explaining the situation with Chose to Dr. Ish and how at one point she was pregnant by him, but he stopped answering her phone calls. He wasn't talking to her at all right? And she was pregnant and she was trying to talk to him about it, but he wasn't answering. So she aborted the pregnancy, from what I understand. Okay, that's what's in my notes. And then she tried to kill herself. So Bianca has already jumped off the deep end with Chose. And I'm upset about it because I know what it's like to care about somebody and to love somebody and them not return the feeling to you. And so it almost becomes like a drug where it doesn't matter how much they disrespect you, no matter how much they hurt you, no matter how much they're almost like violent, like a passive aggressive emotional violence that they have going on with you. And you're constantly like basically begging them for emotions, begging them for time, when in reality you should never have to beg somebody for that type of shit in a relationship. Okay, it should be a conversation. You might even have to have a few conversations, but it should never be, like I said, this type of emotional violence to where you're pouring your heart out to somebody and, as you said, they still being grimy. The group doesn't really know what's going on because from their standpoint, Bianca has a terrible attitude. They recognize that something is going on with Chose, but Styles P was the first one that I heard to say that obviously she's still feeling some type of way, and Chose refuses to actually communicate with her about whatever he's done in the past to hurt her. He just, keeps like not communicating about it, and she's kind of just going through the motions while he continues to kind of play with her feelings and not protect her heart, as she told us in the song. She comes in because now she's heard some of the conversation and she's so childish. Like, this is her being childish when she walks into this room full of grown ass people and says, I really don't appreciate nobody talking about me behind my back. If you can't say it to my face, then just don't talk about me. It's like, girl, I know that's high school and that's like where you still are with this, but as adults, we're in marriage boot camp. We all are going to talk about each other's issues, especially when we're so outward with the emotion, okay? You out here letting everybody know that you pissed. Remember, you don't care. All right, you want to be in your feelings, and you want people to act as if, you know, like you're not being rude to them just because you're in your feelings, as if everybody in the house doesn't have a reason to be in their feelings. That's what this is about. So I just feel like it's very selfish and immature the way she goes about expressing herself. And nobody in that room gave a shit that she heard them talking. Like, nobody cared. They was like, girl, come in this damn room so we can talk to you and find out what's going on. So because she sees how everybody thinks that Choses is the innocent one, she throws it out there. How about we talk about what was on your phone? How about we talk about that? You don't want to talk about that shit though, okay? And michel'le, okay, main one. Wait, what happened on the phone? What happened with the phone? What did you do? What happened with the phone? Okay, and he explains how he has the heart emoji for somebody in his phone, and that person was calling one of his two phones. All right, and Bianca says it's the same bitch that I drove all that way to fight. The bitch that I beat up is her. And michel'le is like, the $200 Uber ride? Oh, hell no. Like, I felt the same way, michel'le. I was like, oh, word. And Bianca's whole thing is, I recognize that you probably got some feelings for this girl. But while we're in this process, can you at least give me the respect of leaving her ass at home and me not having to see her blowing your phone up while I'm laying in the bed that we just slept in the night before? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I understand where Bianca is coming from, but Bianca has to learn how to deal with her feelings without being so extra with everybody else. Like, at the end of the day, nobody else in their house has shit to do with what was going on with you and Choses. So them having to feel the brunt of whatever he's done is not really fair. And she needs to grow up. Okay, but also Jocelyn needs to not take it so damn personally that Bianca is feeling some type of way. Give her space, let her have her moment. Jocelyn starts talking about how it's not her fault that Bianca's man is cheating on her and she can't control her situation. It's not her fault, and you know what? She just taking it out on her because she fine and sexy and all of this. Like, because she look good. Like, girl, what? You talking about being immature, okay, telling Bianca that what she's going through with Choses is some kid stuff, all right? And when everybody, you know, is trying to tell Jocelyn that she's doing too much and she needs to let Bianca, you know, feel however she's feeling without feeling like, you know, it's towards her. Bianca is even crying like, it's not about you. It's not about you. It's about what I'm going through right now. And Jocelyn isn't hearing that because Jocelyn feels disrespected. Then Jocelyn starts crying to match the fact that Bianca's crying. It's like we about to love and hip hop the fuck out of one another, okay? Jocelyn says, I got a kid I'm fighting for, okay? You just see here, you ain't no kid. I got a kid that I'm in here fighting for. I say, girl, if you don't stop, this ain't got nothing to do with BONDY.BRITTANY, okay? BONDY.BRITTANY gonna be all right whether you got a nigga or not, okay? So I don't know what they had to do with one thing or another, but I just was kind of like, girl, y'all think y'all about to out reality show star each other, and child, I'm just here for every second of it. However, I did feel some type of way about the fact that Bianca is truly like in this very negative space, and I was so glad when Adjua pulled everybody into perspective. She said, you want to hear some messed up stuff? I'm gonna tell you some messed up stuff. My daughter killed herself because her girlfriend broke up with her. What Bianca is feeling is real. I know you feel like what you're feeling is real because it's about your kid, but the emotions that she's going through are just as valid as the ones that you're going through, okay? So don't diminish her and invalidate her feelings because her attitude is trash, okay? Don't do that. That's not what we here for. Jocelyn says, you know, I really don't want to be fighting with the $2 ass bitch. So then there's the pool party, okay? The exercise of the episode. You take Jocelyn, Choses, Stu, Adjua, and Shani and put them in the middle of a pool party with all of these extras, okay? Extras that are designed to give them something that they're not getting in their relationship. Meanwhile, their partners, Rob, michel'le, Styles P, and CeeLo are all sitting back there, and Bianca are all watching and listening to the interactions, okay? So yeah, things kind of got hectic. Rob was not having it. It was hilarious to me. First of all, Rob told Jocelyn no thongs for this pool party, okay? He specified that he didn't want to see her ass all out like that. So she put on some boy shorts and kept it cute, all right? At least as far as her wardrobe. Because once this pool party started, all of that went out the window. I think the more she drank, the less she cared, okay? Jocelyn is talking to this little young guy who's all in her face. Stu is over there showing off 55 of his teeth to all of these young girls. Oh, you need a drink? Oh, you need a drink? Oh, do you need anything? Like, just doing the most, okay? Just really trying to be a ladies' man over there. I said, boy, if you don't calm the hell down, all right? Angela is sitting by the pool carrying herself like a lady, okay, except for having a conversation with a young Caucasian man who does not know what trimming is. I said, oh, where did they get him from? You don't know what trimming is? For y'all that don't know, it's hunching. Styles actually felt guilty watching Angela because he watched the way she carried herself, and he feels like she deserves to move on and find somebody else that will not put her through all of the things that he put her through, even though he loves her and wants to be with her. You know what I'm saying? So that made him feel even worse about the mistakes he's made in their relationship, because she totally handled herself well. And I'm sure Jocelyn showing us how not to act definitely put things in perspective for him. Bianca isn't really bothered by Chose entertaining all of these, girls in the pool, because they party together all the time. And if she was there, she would be partying with him and they would be doing the most together. Jocelyn starts a twerking contest, and Rob says that she should be being more of a role model than she actually is. I said, nigga, do you know who you with? I don't think he knows who he's with. I really don't. Then Jocelyn feeds some dude some fruit, and Rob completely lost his damn mind. Oh no, she didn't. Oh no, this is over. Wrap this shit up. Party over. Like, he went outside and put a stop to the party. Like, I'm trying to make y'all understand something, okay? Not the drink out her hand and everything. You supposed to be treating me like a king, okay? You disrespectful with your nut ass. Like, just really, really upset. And it was like, I didn't know if he was gonna hit her or not, y'all. Not to say that he would do something like that, but I ain't know. Either way, like, she couldn't do nothing but laugh. It's like them times when you piss your man off so bad and you used to kind of having the upper hand, and he clap off on your ass like that, and you kind of turned on and scared and don't know how to feel. Like, I was like, bitch, I recognize this situation so much, okay, in my spirit. The thing that also killed him was, while she was out there, she told Chose that they should keep everything that happened during the pool party a secret. They can't be telling on each other. I said, girl, if you didn't think those people had cameras and microphones on you, you's a damn fool. michel'le was also turned on by Rob getting highly upset by Jocelyn feeding people fruit and trying to keep things secret around there. I said, oh, I noticed that tremor that she, there's always a tremor, but there was something in that voice, okay, that made me feel like, oh, michel'le was turned on by this toxicity. Dr. Ish goes up to Rob's room to talk to him and says, look, bruh, okay, Jocelyn has been the same person this whole time. Okay, you get the person that you choose, and you chose her, and you can't expect a 30-something-year-old woman to now change who she is when that's who she's always been, and that is who you chose to be with, okay? So, you need to, like, put things in perspective as it pertains to how much you expect of her. Styles, Angela, michel'le, and Stu come in, and they bring Jocelyn, and they ask for him to hear her out. He's trying to roll himself a joint. He had them raw papers right there on the bed, trying to hurry up and roll that joint before he pop off some more. Like, shit, what a lighter at. I'm sorry, y'all. That shit was funny. Jocelyn comes up there and, says, I'm so sorry, baby. I'm so sorry about what happened, and apologizes to him. And then, like, gets down on the floor to kiss his feet, and then she starts to cry, and it was embarrassing and awkward, and everybody was trying to get her to get up. Even Rob, he was like, come on, baby, don't do that. Come on now. You about to make me waste this weed. Don't do that. You know what I'm saying? And she's down there on the floor being extra, and she like, I just realized I gotta show him some respect. You know what I'm saying? She gotta do better. Okay, y'all, I haven't, like, done Jocelyn in so long. I keep going in and out the accent. I'm so sorry. Like, I'm trying to get it, but it's so hard. Especially when I don't do the review, like, right after. But I swear to God, I be needing a break on Thursdays. So y'all, they bring everybody together so that they can see that there were people specifically placed in the pool party crowd in order to cater to a certain person. So they started with Shani. They brought out the few little guys that Shani talked to. And one thing that she experienced was, for once, the conversation was about her and what she liked and not CeeLo. So that was refreshing. Ajua had a more relaxed interaction. I'm guessing Styles can kind of be, a little extra and a little harsh. And it's nice to just have somebody that can just be calm and collect in situations. I'm guessing that that's what they meant about having calmer interactions. Chosen says that, at the end of the day for him, it wasn't really nothing because Bianca would have been partying with him had she been a part of the party. And I think what Judge was trying to get Chosen to understand, and what Bianca wants him to understand, is that partying is one thing, but you having a specific girl that you're continuously talking to and vibing with, that I see over and over again, I had to beat the girl up already and she's still around, that's telling me that there's some feelings there, okay? Which is different for Bianca. I feel like it's all the same. It's all disrespect. It's all, I don't care about your feelings. Like, it's all of that. So I just kind of feel like Bianca needs to let it go. Bianca needs to stop rationalizing being mistreated in order to not feel so hurt when he does certain things. Oh, I like to party with them. That's not a big deal. Girl, I guess. I mean, I don't know where you think he finds the girls that he decides to keep talking to. If it wasn't school, it's probably partying. And sometimes it's both. But for the moment, they feel like boot camp is working. So Stu says that he was actually totally in control and he was smiling so hard because he wanted michel'le to realize that she really didn't want for him to be around all of those girls the way she thinks that she does. She says that it was her dream for him. And I'm like, what? Like, y'all, I cannot with michel'le. And the way Dr. Ish and Judge kind of went like, oh my God. Like, michel'le, you are scaring me right now. Okay, like, what is wrong, Jesus? Like, she just don't know. She just don't know when to stop with the foolishness at the end of the day. Okay, like, do you really want the guy you're into to move on to another girl? Like, what is that about? If that's how you feel, then you obviously don't want to really be with him. Like, I don't think there's any misunderstandings about that. Jocelyn says that she fed the guy the fruit because she was trying to get him away from him. I would just like, here, take the fruit so he can go over there somewhere. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just kind of saying like, okay, whatever. But we still got to talk about it. So Dr. Ish is trying to get her to see that it was just disrespectful because you were doing something like that with Rob right in the house. Okay? And she feels like Dr. Ish is antagonizing the situation because he's not just letting it go because she's already apologized to Rob and kissed his feet and all of that. And Dr. Ish is trying to make her realize that, your actions have consequences regardless of whether they're a big deal to you or not. I'm just trying to get you to understand that. Nobody's trying to antagonize you, Jocelyn. That's what they're here for. Jocelyn, once again, 2 seconds after acting like Dr. Ish doesn't know what the hell he's talking about, says, you know what, he's right, I need to show more respect. Girl, shut up. Like, whatever, okay? Shani tells Stu, once everybody disperses and goes to eat, they're all sitting at the table together, and Shani tells Stu that he was more considerate and he was doting over those other women more than he does michel'le in the house in the time that they've been together. And it was just a wild thing for her. Like, he was wrong for that. And he's just like sitting there with the Dylon face. Like, why are you so confused? And close your damn mouth. You heard what she said. Bianca and Chose are like all booed up in a chair talking to each other about how he keeps people in his pocket just in case she flips out so that he'll have somebody, I guess, to talk to. Are you that desperate for attention and lonely, young man, that you need to keep people in your back pocket in case you get into it with your girlfriend? When really what it looks like is you purposefully get into it with your girlfriend so that you can go and do whatever you want to do with other people. I don't understand why you keep playing with her emotions. Y'all don't need to be together. Y'all didn't need to be together back then. Y'all don't need to be together now. We all know that y'all probably, one of the people that's a candidate for being the fake couple, because there's a fake couple, and I think it's either Yas too, okay, or it's Stu and michel'le, okay, but it's in here somewhere. She feels like he keeps violating. Even though she's in the house trying to do the work and pouring her heart out to him, she's really getting to this place where she really wants to make it work. And it just doesn't seem like that's what he's interested in. because it's not. And she should stop because it's embarrassing and it's sad. But either way, she got pregnant for him. So that was Marriage Boot Camp. I hope you guys enjoyed the review. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you have not already. Share the video. I love y'all. I'll see y'all in the next one.